dropped and tested this 415. So probably this is a continuation of the yesterday's market. You can very well see the market opened near the previous day's low, the previous day's closing, and it is probably the continuation of the yesterday's market. So the market took the support around 415 and it tried to bounce back, and it took the resistance around 418.2, which we expected to be the major resistance for copper. So the failure to break this resistance, you can see the market tried to break this resistance, but it didn't succeed at that. And again the market tried to break this resistance 418.2. The failure to break this resistance pushed the market down. You can see the market came down, but it was not trading below the earlier previous trading session low. You can see this was a low the form during the earlier trading session, but the market didn't break this low. Again there was buying around 415 in this zone acting as a good support for copper market. So, and they tried to push the market higher. You can also see that the market tried to break this how many times the market is trying to break this 418.2, because this 418.2 is quite a major resistance for copper. So failure to break this resistance, you can see that in the late night session, that is when the market is closing, there was quite a strong buying in market, and that buying put that market put yesterday market under a closing of 418.25. So when we compare yesterday's closing, which is around 418.25, with yesterday's market opening, that is around 416, we can say that the market went for a buying yesterday. But in the earlier session it was controlled by the sellers, but in the late night session it was controlled by the buyers. So it is quite a consolidation type of phase. You can see the volatility. It is only a 2.5 points volatility we had in copper market. So this is what we call as a consolidation phase. Though the market closed above the previous yesterday's opening, and also it closed near the major resistance zone of 418.25, still we expect the copper to continue its downtrend, because the price pullback in the price was majorly influenced by the Indian rupee, which is trading above 52. So that is one major cause for the price, commodities price of this just holding a bit higher than the normal price zone. So what we expect today is that today we are expecting copper to open near the same zone. There might be minor difference in the price opening compared to the yesterday's closing. So we are expecting copper to open near the same zone, unless until we get a clear closing above this 422, which is a very major resistance for copper. We cannot confirm that the price has reversed its trend. So what we advise is that wait for the price to rise till 422, and you can go for a selling having this 422 as a major resistance and 423 as a stop loss. This is a part of strategy if you are trying to follow the trend. Normally we used to follow the trend unless until we get a clear confirmation about the trend. We don't bet against the trend. So what we expect today is that we expect copper to continue its downtrend, having 422 as a major resistance and 423 as a stop loss. And the expected target is that the market should come below 416 today and close below this zone in order for the trend to continue. And for the buyers, because since the market is consolidating, there is a lot of potential for the buying also. We cannot deny the fact. It is up to the client's decision, because when the trend is completely over, for example, the market was dropping from 442, so and it reached around 408 after a very big drop. This type of consolidation is quite often, so it can happen very easily. It can happen. It might be due to some consolidation. So if you are a buyer, if you want to buy, what you can do is that you can go for a buying till 416, and you can have 415 or 414.8 as your stop loss. Why we are placing this stop loss is just below the yesterday's and the day before yesterday's low. So this can be a potential, this can be a trading strategy for the buyers. But normally what we expect is that we expect the market to go for a selling till 422, and we can have 423 as a major resistance, and you can have 423 as a stop loss. Let us see what's going to happen during our trading session. Thanks for watching our video and take care. Bye.